Hi friends, I recently got to help design a straw hat made specifically for my head, which was an awesome experience. In this video, I will share my amazing new hat and let you know what I learned throughout the process. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and I love you. If you haven't subscribed, please do and tap the bell for notifications. I am definitely a hat person and have been fond of wearing hats for as long as I can remember, even as a kid. I've collected some very special ones over the years and I wear them regularly. I live in Southern California and spent a lot of time outdoors, so good straw hats are a must for me. I have sensitive skin and I don't want sun damage, so I have a hat on anytime I'm going to come anywhere near the sun. I do own a few straw hats in various sizes that I like and wear often. A while back, I was strolling through my Instagram feed and saw a picture of Martha from Life Elements, a small business I love to support, wearing the coolest straw hat. By the way, Life Elements handcrafts healing body and skincare products using ancient ingredients and proprietary blends. I love the shape and especially the color of her hat and thought she looked very cool. She had tagged the person who made it, Rancho Carpintero, and I started following him. Boy, am I glad I did. I have learned so much about the history and culture of these hats from Justin, aka Rancho Carpintero. After browsing for just a little while, I realized I had to have one of these custom hats, and I started a dialogue with him on Instagram. He sent me photos of various hat styles, sizes, and shapes he makes, and we worked together to determine which would be best for me based on my lifestyle, preferences, and height. We landed on El Poche, which is his most popular style and is inspired by his family's long history in California, and the Spanish sombrero called Cordobés. He sent me detailed instructions on how to measure my head size and an order form where I could customize what I wanted for my hat. The crown style, brim flip, braiding, brim size, hat band, and whether or not I wanted removable stampede strings and a talisman. As long as I was doing this, I decided to go for the works and I sent in my order. Justin let me know that the hat might take a little while because he also provides elder care for his aging parents, and he has to work the hats into those responsibilities. As someone who recently lost both of my parents, I was so impressed that he does this, and I let him know that whatever he needs to do with his parents will always take precedence over my hat, and I'm not in any hurry for it. He sent me messages along the way, letting me know what was going on, had me clarify anything, and I really like when people do that. Over the next several months, there were lots of things that came up for Justin and his parents that he shared very openly on his Instagram feed. I was really impressed with the patience and fortitude he had in dealing with all of it. He also told me that he needs to be in the right state of mind when he shapes the hats because whatever energy he's feeling goes into the hat. I respect that, and I let him know that I only wanted the very best energy going into this hat. He sent me pictures along the way, and on a special day, I got to see my completed hat. Boy, is it a beauty and definitely worth the wait. Within a couple days, the hat arrived at just the perfect time. Check out the box and the way it was all packaged. So many great notes and tidbits. Let me read you some of what he sent. Greetings from El Rancho Carpintero. I made a sombrero for you, and it took some time, so thanks for your part in the project and especially for your patience. Some folks down Guatemala way put the hat blank together, and I shaped it by hand for your one-of-a-kind head. If you like the sound of transparent supply chain, please find some of these details about your sombrero and some of the who's and whys behind what I do on the golden pages scattered about in this box. There are many other drivers behind this, and I would be happy to share should you ever be interested. Making sombreros in the way that I do is an act of resistance. Anyhow, thanks a bunch for supporting my hand shaping, hatting endeavor, and being a part of this little community. It means a lot to me. A bit about your sombrero. El Poche Redondo. Once upon a time, this fine sombrero de palma was many unopened palm leaves and shoots growing on wild palm trees in the mangrove swamps along Guatemala's beautiful southern coast. These unopened leaves and shoots were then harvested, lightened with sulfur dioxide, and then hand braided into long braids. The braids were sewn on an old-timey treadle sewing machine by a Guatemalan artisan named Pablo Luz or a member of his familia. Your sombrero was then hand-shaped in Chumash territory, Alta California, by me, Justin Carpenter, a Californio with Tongva ancestors. Pablo signed the tag behind the sweatband of your sombrero, and I signed my tag that I attached to the sweatband. So from the palm harvesters, braiders, and Pablo and his family in Guatemala, to me and my family here at El Rancho Carpintero, to you down San Diego Way, we so hope you enjoy this sombrero. Yours truly, Justin. I love all of this, and I was so grateful to learn more about the history and the making of my now cherished hat. Justin had also asked me to FaceTime him when I got my hat so he could show me how to reshape it in case I need to. I took him up on it and I learned even more. He knew that I'm undergoing cancer treatment, so he told me he made the hat a little bigger so it wouldn't bother me if any skin is sensitive, I lose hair, need to wear a bandana under it, etc. Very thoughtful. He first had me put the hat band up and then use a squirty water bottle and really get the inside straw wet. He did it with his at the same time. Then I put the hat back on and squeezed it against my head and temples to make it tighter and conform to my head. I also put in some of the foam he provided to make it fit just perfectly. He told me that since these hats are made out of palm leaves, they like water, and he suggested that I water it quarterly. He also recommends wetting it when you take it on an adventure so that some of the energy of that place stays within your hat. I will definitely be doing that when I'm able to adventure again. He also taught me that historically, people have shaped their hats to combine form and function. For example, the sides of his hat are curved upwards so he can move his arms up and down easily while wearing it. The scorpion tail I have on the back of my hat, I got it mostly because I'm a Scorpio, is made so that when you're in a car or a truck, the back of your hat is not hitting against the headrest. Who knows, I might get adventurous down the road and reshape my hat, but for now, I love it just the way it is. I let him know that I will be wearing this on all of my daily walks as I'm healing. He also said that after you've sweat in it, you should put it brim down with the top facing up so that it can dry. Will do. These removable stampede strings are also the bomb, and this closure here is just so cool. I mean, I just love everything about this hat. Finally, check out this cool macrame hat holder my niece Katie made for me to store the hat. It is perfect. She makes and sells these at her zero waste grocery store, the Sunshine Market and Refillery, and she also sells them online. It's really perfect for keeping this hat accessible and in good shape. I am so proud to own my own El Poche, and I'm looking forward to the adventures I'll have wearing it. Thank you, Justin, for this very special sombrero and for keeping this form of hat making alive. If you're interested in getting your own custom-made straw hat by Justin, I will leave all the information on how to reach him in the description below. I will also let you know where to find Martha from Life Elements and Katie at the Sunshine Market and Refillery. Special people doing special things. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.